Hi collective, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationships of ourselves first, okay? Because we want healthy relationships outside of ourselves, but it comes from managing our emotions to identify our intuition, because it comes with good spiritual wealth, all right? Spiritual health, but it comes from the essence of love, all right? Loving self, loving beings, loving planet, loving God, okay? Loving others. But it comes from the balancing so we can co-create with the universe, all right? The universe does not work against you, okay, collective? So the first card we're looking for, so we can co-create with the universe with our healthy emotions and using our intuition as a torch. The first energy we're looking at is the truth. Talking truth, walking love and talking truth, all right? So the energy we have is I know, because I think I can unite if I have clarity. Someone's gone within. You have to go within and get God's hand, all right, of wisdom. And that's you using your highest thoughts, all right? When you go within and get clarity within yourself, someone's coming out with good ideas, all right? You've got plans. You could be the air sign person. But unfortunately, these new plans, new ideas, intellectual thoughts could have come with victory and success, but it came with greed. So now we have the mental clarity about someone having unpaid debts, all right, and a lack of clear thinking. So when you don't have a clear thinking, you go into the energy of greed. Okay, and then you think you can make long-term breakthroughs like that, but the ability to concentrate, okay, is coming with a lack of inspiration. Do you understand? Because somebody's not watering the soul, not watering their foundation properly with love, because you have to walk in love and talk in truth. All right, so someone was very hasty, and with hastiness and without clarity, someone's making major mistakes. So someone has like a different uninspired person. So this person is very uninspired. Why? Because there's no outpouring of love. They're not watering the soil of the self. Okay. So someone's communicating for greed reasons, but somebody will realize the truth, because when you have dreams and you see visions, images, and you hear your inner voices, when you wake up, just hold on to that truth. Have faith in God. The truth brings the force of focus. Someone's thoughts are in intensity. So we're looking at stimulating people. That's the thing with air signs. The mind needs stimulating. It can't be stimulated by greed. So that was, for love to begin, greed was in the way. So now we're looking at maybe an earth sign and a water sign was in the way. So now you see a new relationship, new romance. Because somebody was looking at a situation in a very narrow aspect. They wasn't looking from intellectual thoughts at their highest self, and they wasn't going with the feeling, do you understand, about an outpouring of love that gives spiritual love, spiritual happiness, the joy from within. Okay, instead someone came in with greed and seduction, and with greed and seduction it doesn't come with the truth, it comes with lies. So someone's very strict when it comes to seduction. Okay, because now we're looking at someone is very strong when it comes to imposing their own values on other people, because their thoughts are watered with greed. All right. So this is why we probably have a 2 of Cups upside down, soulmates at disharmony. There's no connection. Do you understand? Because there's no love connection here. It's about greed. All right. Or imposing someone's morals that is based on greed, because I have unpaid bills. So when you have unpaid bills, these people don't have no inspiration, because they got unpaid bills. So you're not even inspiring yourself from truth. It's coming from seduction. It's coming from lies, not truth. And when it comes from lies, it becomes disorganization, not organization. So someone's living the opposite of a Queen of Wands. They're not mastering the Queen of Wands, all right? They don't have a very good business or love sense. It's more seduction. This is like the feminine fatale, or a Jezebel, or a Delilah, or maybe an evil Eve like Genevieve Nidor, eh? Never mind. So now we're looking at an energy of a Queen of Wands upside down. She's probably looking at an air sign person and looking at his new love. And maybe she's lying about her life for greed. But it's a very strict woman, but very disorganized. I don't know how you can be strict but disorganized. Never mind. Prudish. Moralistic person who tries to impose their values on other people because her foundation is based on greed. So someone's with someone that's not very inspired. It was inspired more by seduction. So now there is a difficult decision. Or maybe somebody wants a truce with this air sign person. But I don't think they should. Maybe this Libra person. It will be a difficult decision to make. Till somebody could sit on the fence for a while. Because someone could be on like... Say that you got your families all mixed together, and then your families and your co-workers all mixed together. There seems to be maybe a split differences, like a divided loyalty. So someone's like torn between two relationships. One that gives good advice, inspiration, and one that doesn't, one that's based on greed. And now there's a stalemate when it comes to soulmates. Stalemate, soulmate. Because someone's with someone that's a stale bread that should have stayed on the shelf, but didn't. So now there's a crossroads. And when there's a crossroads, you have to use your intuition. Because it seems to be, to make a decision, it's coming from lies. And when it comes from lies, it's hard to make decisions. Because when you do make a decision, it's going to come with obstacles, delays, all of the nonsense. So you have to use your intuition to protect your heart. Don't shut your heart, because the heart is the seat of the soul. Don't shut the heart. Use your intuition to make your decision about outpouring, because you have a clarity about a new love, new relationship, a new romance. Don't watch this upside down Queen of Wands, man. She's just greedy. She can look after herself. She's not a child. She's a big woman. She's not a baby. So now we're looking at seduction, lies, bringing stalemates to soulmates. Gosh, there we go again. So now we have clarity about maybe two feminines or one feminine in one. That's based on their foundation is greed. So they're always on the knees, sucking for honey bees. Because they're not inspiring. They're more seduction based on lies. Because this is a very insecure person, an upside down Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is not stable with her foundation. Why? Because she's too greedy. Someone who is too hasty. And when you're too hasty, you make mistakes. So this person's unwilling to learn. This is Earth School. We're here to graduate from our flaws. This is university. That's why it's called universe. You have the universe in you. Just like when you graduate, when you go to school, college or university, you have to graduate, right? To graduate, what do you have to do? You have to pass your lessons, right? This one don't want to pass their lessons. She's too damn greedy. This one don't have no intuition. She's a dreamer. She's a deceptive person, all right? And now she's bringing anxiety and fear to other people when it comes to divided loyalty. So someone's torn between two relationships. So we have clarity about someone's mental clarity. And we have clear thinking so we can have breakthroughs to go past this upside down Queen of Pentacles. All right. Because the truth is the power, not greed. So now we're looking at fear. Someone fears a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius person. All right. This person, upside down Queen of Pentacles, is very lazy. She lacks motivation, and she's very insecure, and she neglects her own responsibilities. And she was hoping to rely on the new ideas from an air sign person that comes with new ideas, new plans, new intellectual ability. But this one does not have. Okay? So now we see there was a major choice and a decision to make, but it was based on greed and lies. So there was an obstacle for a new beginning and a new relationship, because a new romance went to a greedy person that's very insecure. They look for love, seduction, for work. So now we're looking at a perfect union when it comes to a Gemini person, when it comes to a new love, right? So we have a perfect union, partnerships, relationships, a romance that was a desire, but instead it was a sexual connection instead, with lack of shared values and intellect. So now we understand a new beginning when it comes to relationship, when it comes to spirituality, when it comes to self-love, loving self, loving beings, loving planet, loving God. There was a missed opportunity because someone is out of their depth when it comes to their thoughts. Okay, someone's thoughts is out of control, and someone fears being left behind because of a new love. Why? Because they lack their own intellectual new ideas and plans. Okay, they don't have the intellectual ability to create their own victory and success. It is down to sex of seduction and lies instead of clarity, visions, and good communication. So now we have a situation, all right, that someone is very rude and tactless and very hurtful. Someone who is opposed and upset about your plans of new love, new beginnings, and a new relationship. A major choice when it comes to God's thoughts, okay? So Gemini is a major choice when it comes to love, but it was based on greed from an upside down Queen of Pentacles. So now we're looking at a missed opportunity for a Queen of Pentacles and a Queen of Wands. Because in this house of an Aries, maybe Leo person, there's a very major unhappy family. Not just unhappy family when it comes to stability and the comforts of outside oneself. The home is also the temple of self. Someone does not know thyself. So because someone does not know thyself, they use seduction and lies. Okay? So now they bring disorganization to not just their family, but their own temple of self. So there was a cancelled reunion because someone didn't want to miss an opportunity. All right? But this person is way out of their depth. Okay? So now we look at someone maybe leaving home due to a stalemate situation. We could be looking at a Libra person. But someone's running right back into this home. This person, love choice. Okay? Because now we have a situation where when it comes to the entity of this person, it became a stalemate. So they lied and said, the Queen of Swords upside down. It's a difficult decision, but a painful choice. But she's gossip, she's malicious, she's lying. She's a very biased, lost person when it comes to the thoughts. Someone who will put people down and can't be trusted. But unfortunately, that was because the foundation and the thoughts of two people, or maybe one, in this house of an Aries person was creating a stalemate. So people can sit on the fence at a crossroads while they look at someone's new ideas, new plans, and intellectual ability. So now we understand somebody was lying for greed. And the truth and clarity is a Queen of Pentacles upside down. They made a decision about a Queen of Swords upside down, or this could be the thoughts. We have clarity of the thoughts of an upside down Queen of Pentacles, a love choice that was maybe at work but working for greed, for unpaid bills. So they use love as seduction. They create stalemates because they don't want no one to have new love because they're fear of being left behind. So now we understand there's an unhappy home and a reunion was cancelled because we have clear understanding. The thoughts of this person, the Queen of Pentacles, is gossip, malicious. She likes to lie to bring disorganization. Do you understand? Because she's looking for an estate or a house. She can't pay her own rent. So she has to, you understand? Right. So someone likes to put someone down, but this person, they're thinking in this house should not be trusted. So now we understand there was an indecision because someone created self-doubt because someone is a very malicious gossip person. They have a lack of self-awareness. We have clarity. It's an upside down Queen of Pentacles and a Queen of Wands. All right. When it comes to her creativity, we're looking at seduction, strictness, disorganization, prudish, someone that likes to impose their values on other people through seduction. But the thoughts of this person is a gossiper, malicious, likes to lie, very biased, lost when it comes to thoughts, okay? And one who likes to put someone down all the time. Why? Because they're not to be trusted, so she projects. Why? Because they need ideas to stay at work because they're greedy, because they don't have that intellectual ability. So when it comes to the ground ship of this lover, when it comes to the foundation, all right, to be the walking practicality of earth, the lesson of service, the service is seduction because her service is insecurity, instability, because this person is very lazy when it comes to her foundation. Why? Because she doesn't have the motivation, because her thoughts are more based on gossip, malicious, malice. So she is stopping her own destiny, this one. Lack of motivation, because she doesn't have the thoughts. It's too much on too many lovers to create her foundation. Too many lovers. Too many promiscuity, sexual connections. That's her shared values. So that's why she fears being left behind. Because now everyone can see when they think about this person. Because now this person is thinking in anxiety over an air sign person. Why? We will understand. They took someone's ideas due to greed. How? Through seduction. By using their gob, by doing malicious lying. All right? So now we see a situation when you are sleeping at night, because now we have the Four of Swords. That is the cousin of death. All right? When you're sleeping, your bed is the coffin. When you see your dreams, visions, and you hear your inner voice, as soon as you wake up, write your dreams down and also analyze things around you when you are walking around on earth, because this is earth school. We are here to graduate from our flaws. This is university. That's why it's called a universe. So now someone is under stress due to an air sign person, a love choice, okay? Because there's a new love, and the Queen of Pentacles didn't want to be left behind because her thoughts are not that good. So she's out of her depth when it comes to thoughts. So now when you rest or you meditate or you heal yourself, you understand someone, maybe a Queen of Pentacles, probably needs to go into a hospital. Her thoughts needs to be checked out, or she needs to go on OnlyFans and put her little narrow mind right there. This one is unwilling to learn. So now they were planning for the future. This is what you do. You plan for the future. So they were juggling. Okay, they wasn't balancing. They were juggling. Okay, lovers by seduction to create their foundation when it comes to work, career, stability. When it comes to being reliable, organized, goals, plans. Let's focus. Let's get to the end. Their plan for the future was greed by finding multiple lovers. Okay? So now someone is thinking about this air sign person, maybe a Gemini person, about their greed. So now we have deception. Someone's trying to make a break for it, but they keep looking back at an Aquarius person who's going to start a new love, maybe with a fire sign person, an Aries person. Take it as it resonates, or a Leo person. So they keep looking back. Why? Because they created a love down to greed. They was in the way of a new spiritual love that was sent down by God to give us all hope. Because we're all energy, we all go through the same things. But sometimes people like to play mind games like they're on Minecraft. So maybe we need to buy somebody a console. People are playing with people's destiny by doing gossip and malicious lies. Because they don't believe in God. They don't believe in a soul world. And they are unwilling to learn. Why? Because the mental cannot catch up and create their own ideas. To create their own foundation, to stay in an elite group maybe, or in a house with pillars. Who knows? Take it as it resonates. So now we're looking at a very unhappy family due to a missed opportunity. Because someone is cheating, to thieve, doing underhand business by creating dishonesty and creating bridges of danger and risky behavior. So now we understand there's an enemy masquerading as a friend, spying on a Gemini person because they have a lack of consciousness. We understand the strategy that someone was looking for someone's resources because they feel as if an air sign person is very resourceful, especially when it comes to this new love, and they don't want to be left behind because they know it started on deception. And now they see the truth. They're very worried now because they know for definite they will be left behind. Why? Because there was an enemy masquerading as a friend, spying, because they have a lack of consciousness, lack of new ideas, lack of plans. All they can do is plan for seduction to create a career or a foundation or to pay their rent. All right? So now we look at someone that's very flexible, but someone's trying to escape into connection due to missed opportunities of a new love, new beginning, new relationship. Because now we understand an earth sign person, they lack balance due to lack of organization. Because when it comes to creativity, there's no organization because they rely too much on multiple lovers. And the thoughts are too wrapped up in maliciousness, lying, and misery. Misery likes company. So now we understand someone has a very poor financial decision. So they've made even more a financial mess. Not just for themselves, but maybe for their whole family. So now we have a family that is very unhappy due to postponement, cancelled reunions. Because now maybe somebody needs to leave home. And now they fear this missed opportunity. Because someone's mental is way out of their depth. Now it's out of control. They fear being left behind. Why? Because the clarity's here. They are rude, tactless, and very hurtful. Someone who poses and upsets people's plans. Why? Because they don't have none for themselves apart from seduction. So when we turn this card over, we see there was a happy family, unhappy family, that could have been a happy family. But due to greed, there's a massive unhappy family now and a postponement for soul world because somebody is very greedy. Always on the needy, so they're always on the knees. So now we understand a Leo had or has a very unhappy family. Why? A postponement, maybe with a Queen of Swords, the one that has the ideas, the plans, the intellect, the one that's going into victory, success, because they have a mental clarity. Why? Because they have a very big perspective, because their thoughts dominates their feelings, and their feelings is the sat-nav for them to go through life. So their perspective is one that's keen to always have an insight for fairness when it comes to judgments, to make right decisions. Now is the time, people, to make that tough decision and stand up for yourself and make your wants and your needs clear. Your needs does not have to create your wants and your needs. Okay? The truth, talking in truth and walking in love, that's what happens. Now, the Queen of Swords is used to suffering, loss and hardship, but guess what gets her through? Being a very analytical woman. So now we understand a Leo went through failure and he lost because somebody took advantage. So now they're at a disadvantage when it comes to fame. Because now when it comes to creativity of this person, because it was based on the foundation of seduction, now we have a situation. They're going to be falling from grace now. They thought they were grace. They thought they were the one to follow. You know, I'm artistry. I'm intellect. I'm the foundation. I'm the one who can put things together. But no, this person's being haunted by their ill will while they're at home with their unhappy family. Oh, yeah. Okay. So when we see this gossiper, we understand they're very malicious and like to lie. So you have to use your intuition. When you dream at night, please write your dreams down and analyze it and outside of you on your everyday journey through life, all right? So you can create balance within your life because why? You understand you'll be more resourceful that way because someone's going through a lot of ups and downs. Because someone, when it comes to the foundation, they won't let go of people because they're very possessive. They have issues when it comes to generosity and sharing. This person was trying to abuse the emperor. Hence the emperor's upside down. Abusing the power, rigidity. Maybe they look for masculines or her daddy. Oh yeah, likes to abuse power. Or the daddy lacks his own discipline. Take it as it resonates. So the daddy's daughter, the devil's daughter, is not very good, is she? Needs a bit of a spanking, does she? Needs to go to the head office and be reintroduced to God, does she? She's too much into the daddy's devil, eh? All right then, mate. Let's go forward, eh? Maybe she's got daddy issues. Take it as it resonates. So now we have maybe 3 women in this house that's very distorted. Need to go and learn their lesson and come out of people's business and stop being pushy, demanding and overbearing with your self-righteous values that don't make no sense. Can't take advice from insecure people. Can't take advice from people that like to fear. So they were serving. Ooh. They thought Aquarius would be serving them like the little maid, little slave girl, the little house negro. You know, the little house trigger. Oh, yeah. Now someone's praying to God now, are they? Masculine? Or is it your daddy? Hey? Your devil daddy. He said, God, please forgive me. I need saving, daddy. Talk to me, daddy. I know it was the devil for a long time, daddy. God, I'm so sorry. Please. Yeah, you better pray to God, my friend. Because God is real. An upside down Queen of Pentacles creatively came into my dreams as well. With her partitioner. Asking if God is real. And she's not allowed to ask if God is real. Because she stole from Adiwali. So I advise you and your daddy to go and pray to God. Your devil daddy. He's probably there before you, mate. So now we're looking at greed. You know, for that desire for long-term security from an insecure person. Because they're unstable, instable, not stable, whatever. You know. So we're looking at faithfulness. Very faithful. Acts very faithful. Very. So to use that seduction. I'll be faithful, I'll be nurturing. You know. I can give that prosperity. I'll be faithful, babe. I'm so responsible. I can create that wealth, you know. I've got the common sense. I can nurture, but I'm nurturing for greed, my love. Strings attached. You know, I'm connected with the wealthy, but I'm going to be connected with welfare when it comes to my prison, when it comes to spirituality, eh? Never mind. Then we look at a businesswoman acting very faithful, but she's very greedy. Oh, yeah. And then we're looking at a very faithful person, a Gemini person. Oh, yeah. That somebody was lying about. That Aquarius Gemini person is very faithful, isn't that? Oh, yeah. But we're looking at a dog, a poodle, that needs to be trained. Because I like to shit everywhere, you know. Little shithead. Maybe they should stop being a nitty then. You know what a nitty is? Someone that's on coke and always needs a partner. Alright, so we're looking at faithful. When it comes to outpouring of love, you've got to love yourself. Alright? Love yourself, love others, love beings, love the planet, and especially loving God. Because if you go against the planet can live without us. Can you live without the planet? How long do you think it's going to take to colonise Mars and all that? Come on, people, let's start thinking straight, eh? Let's start having that conversation about self-love, self-care, about taking care of each other. But there's a conversation about new love, a spiritual love. Lots of people talking about it, saying there was a missed opportunity because there was a major choice between a lover. And Miss Queen of Pentacles or Miss Queen of Wands came in and created missed opportunities because they're out of their depth. They're just out of control women that are distorted. They're talking about their Jezebels, their Delilahs, their evil Eves. Eve that was in the garden that gave Adam the apple, and everyone blamed God, you know, and said, oh, look, God cursed Eve. Adam, no, it wasn't. We saw Eve give Adam an apple, didn't we? Adam opened those legs and cut with his sword of his wand between his legs and cut that apple in half and saw the core of that seduction. And that seduction was based on lies, manipulation, greed, deception, trickery, dickery, dock. I need to climb on the masculine's cock. Cock-a-doodle-doo in the morning, you see, because I can't pay my own rent to make my own breakfast. So when I make you breakfast in bed, guess what I'm mixing it with, babe? I'm in your kitchen. Oh, yeah, I had a dream about that one as well. In the kitchen, upside down, Queen of Pentacles, with another lady, Genevieve Niger, and one called D. Hey, in the kitchen, I saw you two. I said, oh, it's time to get out now. Oh, yeah, I saw you piping out his drink, and he was passed out. You were stealing his resources, weren't you, Genevieve Niger? I saw ya. We all did. Don't just listen to my reading. Go around YouTube, all talking about Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Adiwali Kunya Badi. Never mind. So now we see people talking about seduction, that someone is a Jezebel, a Delilah, or an evil Eve, you know? The Lionheart Killer, the Devil's Daughter. Everyone's talking about it. That she's out of her depth when it comes to her mental thoughts. Why would someone do such a thing just for greed? Mash up a whole generation just for Prada, Fendi Wendy on the back. To say, look at me flying everywhere. I'm jet setting. Look at me in LA. Look at me everywhere. Look at me. Forget about your F-U-C-K connection. I want that designer on me back. We want to create generational curse because I'm a greedy cow, because my dad's the devil. And everyone's going to be like, whoa, you lack real balance, don't you? Lack organisation with your poor financial decisions. That's what they're talking about. Way out of your depth, weren't you? You're really out of control with your mental thoughts. Fear you was going to be left behind. You're just so rude and so tactful. How can you be so hurtful? Someone who opposes and upsets people's plans for their greed. You sat within your bunch of women, you did. And you lied. You brought disorganisation by being malicious, biased, creating losses, Because misery likes misery. One who likes to put people down and acts like everyone else shouldn't be trusted when you shouldn't be trusted because you're rusted when it comes to your mental thoughts, eh? Rusty dusty with that dusty blonde big wig on your head. Never mind. So now we're looking at this organisation, this whole family now, maybe with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person is arguing, you know, because of someone's decisions. So now there's a split loyalty within this house. Because somebody was using seduction for a wedding. And that's when we're talking about, oh, the feminine fatale, the Black Widow, Genevieve Niger. Or you might be thinking of another Sagittarius, Leo, Aries woman in a house. When you know she's there for seduction, for appearance, you know. Look at me, pick me, until they pick shit. Never mind. So now someone's looking at this scholar, an air sign person, a woman. Oh yeah. Maybe a scholar trying to make a decision now. Maybe he's into spirituality and he understands. Maybe an air sign person. Maybe a scholar. Maybe a detective. Maybe a lawyer. Who knows? Take it as it resonates. But someone that has much more thoughts than these upside down women in this house of an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person. Take it as it resonates. So now we're looking at stalemate when it comes to a spiritual wedding. Stalemates of soulmates due to greed and malicious talking. Because someone doesn't believe in God, so they created a whole group of people to talk smack. But that person is a smack in the God. What do you think, babe? Because an air sign person is a friend, a very faithful friend that people are talking about, that maybe a Leo Aries person should have married, but instead he went to a feminine fatale, a Black Widow. They were hoping for respect and leadership, for a strategic plan. Maybe it was her father figure. She's got father issues, maybe. You know? Obviously she has, because the devil's daughter, isn't it? The devil's daughter has much insecurities. That's why she can't make any plans, because her plans are more or less, how do I seduce the next person so they can pay my rent? So this person uses love to get people to serve her. Oh yeah. Love. Or shall I say lust, seduction. So now we see an air sign person is faithful, very loving, and the spirit baby said, I'm going to stab, my spirit baby said, I'm going to shit on her head, mum. I just heard it, I'm going to shit on her head. Yeah, well done, babe. All right. So now we have the angels of love serving us through our intuition. That's why you got to write your dreams down, babe. All right. Write your dreams down, because you have a love choice, a Gemini person that's very faithful. But somebody lied about this Aquarius person because they're very deceptive with their thoughts. Because their gob can't be shut, can it? Unless it's sucking for honeybees. So now we're looking at a situation. Someone's very strategic. They're looking for resources. But oh no, they say, oh no, Gemini, you're very resourceful. Why can't you go near the Emperor? I need him. But funny, suddenly someone goes around saying I've been single for 20 years. I was hurt 20 years ago. Imagine that. Lying again. Lying. The lying lion in the lion's den. About to get shitted on by my spiritual son. Well done, baby. Remember The Help. Remember The Help. That movie. Well done, baby. We just shitted in their pie. Well done, son. The Help shitting in his pie. Well done, babe. So now Gemini's bring hope and faith. All right? And that's what people are talking about. And that's what's on the thoughts of maybe a masculine person. That says Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. They're all talking about these women, or this one woman in one. Never mind. Now we're looking at hope after missed opportunities, all right? Because someone's out their depth, someone's out of control, and someone will be left behind, whether they like it or not, or whether the Emperor stays or not. Because the air sign's not controlled by anyone. Everyone controls their own mind. Who do you think you are? Oh, yeah, Minecraft. Crafty little mind bugger, aren't ya? So now we're looking at someone who's opposing and upsetting people's plans. And now you're going for a misfortune. That's what people are talking about. Misfortune. Never mind. Misfortune, my lovely. Maybe it's an old woman very unhappy in this house. Maybe it's your mother as well. Or Leo, Aries, been guided by his spiritual mother, grandmother, or his foster mother. Take it as it resonates. So now we're looking at misfortune after a conversation of people gossiping and being very malicious. So now there's going to be a misfortune. Someone who opposes and upsets people's plans. Maybe this person's house is going to be burnt down. Who knows? Take it as it resonates. So now a Leo person. Oh, yeah, look at that. Mr. Lover Lover. Mr. Lover Lover. All right. We're looking up at his spiritual wedding. Or thinking about his spiritual wedding. But looking at a misfortune. And then on his ear is people talking. And then what he's thinking about is a friend that is a Queen of Swords. That someone said was gossiping, very malicious. Lie you Betty, you know. Betty Beatrice, a widower. They want to get rid of. Never mind. Gin. Drink your gin and tonic up, you toxic person. Oh yeah. Genie. Tonic city. Never mind. On the rocks, is it? Oh yeah. Genie, evil, toxic, on the rocks. Got many little juices for that one. Maybe she can sell her own alcohol bottle, maybe. Toxic. We saw these signs we did, didn't we? Air sign. Was thinking about this lover. That he was a friend, with a friend. That they served love to. But this person was very malicious. They were talking about spiritual baby, talking about people's babies. They didn't want babies themselves. And if they do, it was for greed. That was their target. She's very lazy, very insecure, very unstable person, a very wicked mother. Very wicked mother. Justice for baby Cub, eh? Well done, Bubs. You shit on her face. So now someone's in fear about a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius person because of this situation. Because she saw the thoughts for her feelings about this masculine, what he was going through. Because they're spiritually married by the soul. So now there's a misfortune. And this is what this upside down Queen of Pentacles wanted, a misfortune. Because they lack their own balance. They lack their own organisation. Because they have poor financial decisions. They're not that creative. Why? Because they don't have that thought like that. They can't come up with new ideas. No, it's very difficult for that one. Only idea she has is how many sexual positions are there? There you go, the foe. This came up earlier on the other reading. The foe, right underneath the Queen of Pentacles. In this house. Now she fears. Why? Look at her. Scaredy cat now. She's scared. Boo. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? She ain't got a fucking clue now. There you go. Miss Flamboyant thinks she knows everything. Look at her. In fear. Everyone's going to be taking pictures of her, maybe. Everyone's talking about her. She knows. She knows. She looks so scared of the air sign person. But you weren't so scared before, were you? When you started all this malicious gossiping, your unalivement, you were so brave and bold. You was loving the adventure. Yeah, you didn't realise she was more intellectual than you. Now you're scared, ain't you? Never mind. Next time, don't make trouble on people because you need sexual seduction to be a feminine fatale, the Black Widow. Wrong spiritual husband to play with, babe. I might not talk to him because he's a bloody arsehole right now. You see my spiritual husband. And there's a lot of divine feminine waking up, healing. They're going to be the same way. They may not chase their divine masculine, but you see in that spiritual world, boom! There you go. So now someone's scared of an air sign person. Never mind. The only way they could take control of the masculine was piping his drinks or playing with emotions and all that la-di-da-di-da. So now God said, let me show her how strong he is through his spiritual wife, I guess. Never know. Take it or leave it. But we don't run down no man, do we, divine feminines? No, we don't. We stick to the truth and nothing but the truth. So help us, God. So now we're looking at someone trying to make a breakthrough. Alright? Because they understand the faithfulness and the hope of an Aquarius person, and they were the foe. Okay? So now we're understanding we might have to open doors to other things and create fresh hopes, take chances, new pathways, and step up those steps ourselves with those ladders. You don't have to open your legs. Do you understand, feminines? Alright? Because now we're looking at falseness on this journey. Someone's very false when it comes to hope, faith. Someone's not faithful, very false when it comes to their conversation. Very false on their journey when it comes to fortune. Very false on their journey when it comes to love. Very false on their journey when it comes to friendship. And very false on their journey when it comes to serving. I wouldn't eat from this person, drink from this person. I wouldn't even take shit from this person. I wouldn't. No. From this egoistic person that looks at flamboyancy with her seduction and don't want to create nothing apart from malicious, gossiping, hurtful stuff. Because they're looking for these letters from this masculine, you see. Now he's in his thoughts, is he? Never mind. Now look at deception. That's the thoughts of this person. It's deception. And they thought, uh-oh, I was lying to all these men because I was pleasure seeking. Businessmen, family men, lovers, group of men. I love them give me this attention because I'm famous, you see. She loves the attention, the pleasure seeking of plenty. And it's right underneath lovers. Imagine that. She loves plenty of men to create that pleasure seeking for her. So every single man gave her hope and faithfulness to create her foundation. Once these men are gone, she's going to feel left out now. Her whole foundation's come down. Never mind. Told you, high-class prostitute. What did I say? For a house, for an estate. She could live in a big house like this. Take it as it resonates. Lacking balance, you know. So this whole house might go down burning. Who knows? You know, never know. Take it as it resonates. Because this person was stealing in this house. So now somebody probably wants to unalive themselves now, maybe, because they got this pair as a pair. Because these two pairs were stealing in this house. Could be a big house. I had a dream once about my masculine. I walked in and I said, whoa, your house is beautiful. I don't want to see it though. Any house Genevieve Nigel's been in, I ain't walking in now. You're mad. I'll meet her outside though. Because I'm that air sign that she thought I'd be a servant to. Oh no, I ain't had no house trigger for no Genevieve Nigel. She's dying to have a seduction with me as well. Because she swings both ways, you know. She was hoping to maybe seduce a little hope over there. But she understands my mental is not like hers. She's trying to project, you see. But she's looking for a house. She's looking for people to pay her rent. She wants an estate, you know. I heard that in my dream as well, Addie said. I'm going to get my estate back. So I gathered she stole it then. Through marriage, seduction, feminine fatale, the Black Widow. It's not when she'll unalive him or if she unalive him. It's how the masses will find out. We don't need journalists anymore. Just write your dreams down, people, when you wake up and analyse your outside life. There you go. There's your answer. Clarity. About a servant in the house maybe as well. Clarity. Alright, so now there's a lack of balance in this house. And maybe it's going to be a shock. That's what the tower looks like as well. It's going to be a shock, upheaval. Because somebody planted their foundation in the false ground. When it comes to seduction, they're looking to unalive someone. Because in my dream as well, I was talking to Richard Pryor, felt so real. Saw the studio and everything. I saw my voice being recorded. And I said to him, I'm going to be in the best read book to mankind about love with Buddy Wiley, King Rabaji. And this is when Genevieve Nigel got very excited. Boom! Now she's scared of me. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. How's that song called again? Blind Date. Surprise, surprise. The visions in your eyes or something. Surprise, surprise. The visions in your eyes. The fear in the eyes. Hey, remember that song? Surprise, surprise. There you go. Surprise, surprise, Genevieve. Now we're looking at a failure for a lover in this house when it comes to this community. It feels like a failure, maybe, because maybe the community all saw them get married, even though you're telepathically connected to someone else, you know. But I guess someone played on these drinks and said, let me put a short wig on and say, talk to me, I'm Verena. Because this person would do anything to go in the bathroom and punch themselves and say it was someone else, but it was her. It was her. I saw everything she did. It was her. And she's not going to turn me mad. Because that's why I'm not going out here screaming and shouting, not doing that. People say, oh, she's crazy. No, she's not. Let's use the cards then. Let's use cards with words and no words. So we don't mix no one's words. No one ain't mixing up my words. Alright? You can zoom in your cameras on your TVs or whatever. And you can see if words match my words. Alright? I ain't here to play with no one. Nobody. I'm not that person. Never have, never will. Last and first person to ever disrespect me in my face, I take that for nothing. First and last. Alright? Talking about maybe the masculine. A lover, a Leo. That's probably looking at empty chair now. Because it was meant to be an empty chair for the divine feminine. But he put upside down Queen of Pentacles and then sat in the camera and said, oh, she's worth fighting for to do projects. To do projects, is it? How is that? When her mental thoughts can't create. Or she can create seduction and impose her foolery on everybody else. Because it's the feminine fatale. She's got plenty lovers. Plenty lovers. Many men did that pleasure seeking for her. So don't feel bad, my love, when you shut the door. Just pack her clothes and kick it out. Oh yeah. Just kick it out. That's it. Don't hear nothing. Pack the clothes and kick all her shit out outside. But she's got a karmic debt anyway. Because she asked me, is God real? I said, no. You're not allowed to ask. You stole from Adi Waik in Rabaji. So everything he gave you willingly, because it was a lie, and everything you stole, you got to give it back. It's your karmic debt, babe. This is Earth School. We're here to graduate from our flaws. Alright? We don't entertain Satan claws. So I like to claw the masculine's balls. To be chicory chicory dock. I want to climb on the masculine's cock. So now we're looking at someone who needs to let go of people and possessions because they have issues. The upside down 4 Pentacles. Would you like to zoom it in yourself? As everybody likes to listen to the devil or a liar, the devil's child, Genevieve Nigel, or a Queen of Swords, or whoever you're in that house with. Never mind. Looking at teamwork, were you for e-commerce, expansion, travel? Yeah, by being the feminine fatale, the Black Widow that won't shed her skin because she just loves materialism and she don't believe in God. Masculine could be dealing with someone younger than him, younger woman that went to a partition or doctor. Maybe she needs to go and get checked out now as well, eh? Or maybe she lied and said, oh, you know, Queen of Swords, she's mental. She's crazy. Don't listen to her. That's probably why when he done Dark Miracles, it's like, yeah, indirectly saying, yeah, got 2 choices. One's crazy and one isn't, eh? I saw that. Then he took it down. Oh, yeah. He had it on his thing, or was it her playing games? Who knows? But I saw it. And as soon as he put it up, he took it down. I said, oh, yeah. I went and looked at that. I did. I said, oh, cheeky little bugger, I see what you're doing. We can all play illusional games. You can play your illusions. and I'll play with the truth. Someone's going to the doctor, practitioner, Genevieve Nida, to convince everyone else. That's how she does her seduction, you see. I saw her as well. Doing this mixture and putting in someone's drink to keep them there. And I love this as well, because I don't need to spike a man's drink to keep him to pay me rent. Never mind, Genevieve. Protection, may ya? Maybe you should go to Argos or something. You know what Argos is, don't ya? Because you tell everyone you're Niger. But how about we go on government.uk and look at Company House? They said you was a resident there in the UK, weren't ya? Oh yeah, Genevieve, we saw ya stalking. Never mind. Remember, walk in love, talking truth. Love you guys. Bye.